Food.
All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. I have somebody. Sondogg. He's dope. No, we don't have viewers yet. Get up in this bitch, everybody. Come on, let's go. I'm just gonna play a couple of them. All right, everybody, we have Sondogg in the house. Are you ready for this shit? Can you guys hear me? Not if you can hear me. Are you ready for somebody? Are you guys ready for somebody that has just popped up in the scene and has blown minds fucking away? He was at the King Iso show, and then he was at the Kung Fu Vampire show, and it was sick. Like, it was like the whole place was tingling. When he was singing, it was like, who the fuck is this? And he was with Keep It Lit. He was just hanging. He's not with them, but he was performing with them. Can you guess who this is? Are you ready? Sondogg!
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? And who do we have next to you? Aqua.
ZJ.
DJ, what is going down?
You go back a long way. You gotta know that.
That's cool that you got your brother right next to you. And this is all about Sondogg, everybody. We got free viewers. Come on, let's get some people up in here. If you're watching right now, please comment, share. I mean, we need this shit. We need some sharing going on. Let me just give you a second to share. Let's share. Can you hear me?
Please. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do all that.
Let's do this. Like, this is going to be a different interview. We have a couple things lined up because we really want you guys to know who Sondogg is tonight. Okay? And I don't even know much about you. Like, I'm excited as fuck. So like, share, comment. Some of the comments don't show up for us to see during the interview, but
it's all good.
You can, but like, we'll do what we can because I have my little phone here where I can see other formats of the comments. So we'll do what we can to answer your questions. And if you have any questions for Sondogg, I like saying it like that.
Sondogg. That's how I would say it. If I were to be on scene, if I would enter the stage, I probably
What's up, Sondogg?
Sondogg.
What's up?
Hi.
So,
yeah.
Say it. Just sing it. Tell us about it. Tell us all about it.
That's all I have to do. I just enter the stage and then that's it.
Yeah, just enter. So that last performance, you were up there on the fucking, what was it, speaker? What were you standing on? It was dope. You're up there and you were just like,
the speaker.
Like sing it, like the Phoenix and the Flames.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. And then like the song just came over me. I just decided just to hop off the speaker box and then onto that little platform and then just walk along the side of the platform. Because I did the ISO show, my brother who was also there, he did the exact same thing, and I was like, you know, I gotta bring some nostalgia to this shit, so that way people can remember who we are. You know what I'm saying? And so it was, that performance was wow, that was mind-boggling because it was pretty intense, you know.
Hey, man, all I gotta say is we were nervous as shit, and his little brother too. He was on stage with us, and it was a whole coordinated plan that we had worked so hard on. Everything that we did was actually like game planned beforehand.
Oh yeah,
none of that shit was on the spot at all.
But here's what happened backstage that you probably don't remember. My brother, he looked at me and he saw how nervous I was because I do a thing where I pace back and forth, just trying to like.
Makes us all fucking nervous.
Yeah.
I saw that a little where you're like, but you just looked so damn excited. Like your energy was like so out there, and you were just like, I don't know, you were vibing that night.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I believe that if you don't enter the stage nervous, then it's no longer fun. There's a adrenaline rush to that nervousness before you hit the stage, and you know you have your own way of coping of how it's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen on stage until you're on the stage. And my little brother came up to me. He's like, he said, "Yo, RKO me on the couch right now." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "RKO me." And in case for those who don't know, RKO is a wrestling move. And yes, I am a pro wrestling fan. He's like, just RKO me on the couch. Just get the nerves out of you right now. And I was like, he just started counting down. He's like, 1, 2, 3. And I just went, fuck it. And I just got him. Just RKO'd him on the couch. So
we're already fucking up the area back there. And everybody's like, come on, guys.
Yeah. But
we're wild, man. That's who we are. Man.
Yeah, but my brother knows me so well that he knew like how to get the nerves out of me. You know what I mean? Like, which is crazy. And then as soon as we entered the stage, then it was all just it was over from there. You know what I'm saying? Like
it was sick. Now,
hey,
you guys have a little bit of a lag going on.
Oh,
so let's just work through it. We're gonna work through it. We're working through it. Okay. So, Johnny Wicked, what is up, man? What is up?
Johnny, what's up, dog?
He's our brother, man. Thank you. What is up? He says, what up from the Wicked One? Keep it lit. And then we also have a lot of people that are like, Sonny! Like, comments are coming in all over. This is dope. So I'm excited about this. So tell us, like, a little bit about, like, what's going on right now, presently.
All right. Well, before we got on here, me and ZJ here, we were just working on some new music. So we got more projects coming along. We actually have something in the makings that's gonna be a whole entire project. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah, and it's coming soon. I want you guys to know that this guy and me have a lot more. I know there's only one song that you guys have actually heard, but there's about to be several. He's putting his ass out there and making sure he's making.
Well, not my ass, pause. Hold on, wait a minute.
He's putting his ass out there.
Not my ass, but my voice.
He's obviously
my voice
too.
is starting.
Put the mic up to your ass. No, so you were grinding. You were grinding hard. You were working hard on something.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely. When I'm not cooking in the kitchen, serving up the best burgers and steaks in town, I'm serving up the best music out of the pot in the kitchen of Salt Lake City.
I can see you cooking in the kitchen singing.
Oh yeah, I do. Sometimes people even get annoyed. Like they know I'm good at it, but they're like, can you like actually play some music?
That's why you're making tracks. So you're like, all right, we're gonna bump my music now, right?
I just love to sing.
Now it's a constant cycle.
You know what's crazy? I started singing when I was about 6 or 7 years old, and the first time someone noticed it was my mom, and she caught me singing a song by Nate Dogg, which is called "Never Leave Me Alone."
Okay.
And she caught me singing it, and then she decided to play the instrumental and she wrote down the lyrics. And she tried to make me sing it, but I was so shy, and I started crying once the beat started to play. So, like, it's ironic that I sing now because I've always been into it, but I never had the confidence to sing in front of people on a stage until now.
So what brought that confidence? Like, how did you get that?
I guess it started when I started working in the kitchen about 14 years ago. So I I started singing as a way of coping with my emotions. It was just something that I like to do. It calmed me. As Johnny Cash said, singing helps the troubled soul. And so I always thought of singing as like a form of therapy. But then when I started working in the kitchens as I got into my early 20s, like about 22, people started noticing like how they were like, "Damn, he got some vocals," and I was like, "Really?" And then it just took off from there. Next thing I know, I'm starting to do karaoke at local bars all over the place, and then, it's just the fact that I guess it really got me noticed.
Did you ever take classes?
I did. I took choir like in like junior high and high school, but like as like a what do they call it? An elective. Right. And then I just took it just to But again, even back then, I wasn't that confident in my singing. But the fact that I guess when I stopped giving a fuck about how people heard me sing is when I started like really like taking it seriously, and I just started singing all my favorite songs out loud. People were like, "Damn, you sound pretty good," and I just roll with it.
You can carry it. You can really carry your notes.
Yeah.
You have a lot of passion in your music and in your voice, which is killer. You both are good. Like I would like to know about this song. Out of My Mind. I would love to know like the backstory.
I want to step in and start.
Okay, but before you start, this is a long, crazy ass story.
Should we play it first?
Let's play it first.
Yeah. All right.
Let's play it first, and then we'll come back, and then
give us a second to coordinate this.
Look at me trying to take over.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Look at me, I'm inside of my mind, yeah. Homie, lately I just feel blind, yeah. And I ain't got no curtains, homie, nothing's closed. Every time I try to kick it, man, my mind's exposed. Trying to pick in my brain, see if I came from the grain. And everything that I say, they take a different way. Yeah, this isn't me, homie, this isn't me. They perceive me to be someone else, but right now on a mission to be somewhere higher. Look in my eyes and you see who I am. Then you look at my past and you know that I'm tired. I see the fire rolling until ain't no tread on the tires. I'm a survivor and I don't need liars to mess up my life, get a grip like some pliers. Cause homie, I'm trying to fight all these thoughts that I'm having again. Trying my hardest when I look within. My soul is cold and it hurts when I grin. Feeling my heart beating, it's paper thin. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I need to go. I need a place to go. I need to go. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I gotta go. I need a place to go. I gotta go. Listen, homie, what I'm thinking is tragic. Got a hole in my life and I'm trying to patch it. My demons were locked in a box and I latched it. But now they're out and it's madness. Fuck it though, shit happens. Nightmares always clashing. Worse than I ever imagined, but at least to help me get through all this bad shit real.
World ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, you, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I need to go. I need a place to go. I need to go. I need out of my mind. 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 I need a place to go. I
a night that covers me black as the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever God there may be for my uncomfortable soul. In the fell collective circumstance, I have not cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of fate, my head is bloody, but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the shadow of the shade. Yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me, unafraid. Matters not how straight the gate, how punishment charged the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
You are the captain of your soul. I love that. Is that what's his name?
That's
Hold on. Yes.
Like everything you think, every spiritual thought you have in your head is in his voice. What is his name?
I'll give you a hint. He has freckles for every time.
I know what he looks like. He played God in that one movie, and I'm trying to think his name.
Yeah, you know who it is. Yeah, it's that guy.
It's Denzel.
No,
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Freeman, yeah, like everything he says is like wisdom.
It sounds like silk.
Morgan Freeman's like the best fucking prophet.
I want him to read me.
You want to take a nap in his voice.
Yeah, I want him to read me.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, read me a bedtime story, Morgan. Just let's go.
Yeah,
Good night.
absolutely. If I had he would give me a much better bedtime story than my dad actually gave me. You want to know my bedtime story? My dad would be like, you know what, mijo? I would kill you and bring you back to life just to show you how much I love you. And then he would,
kill you and bring you back to. Am I close?
yeah.
Kill
And then he'd be like,
bring you
okay,
back
I love you. Good night. And I'd be like, oh, okay. I'm supposed to fall asleep after that? Like,
Right, see, look.
So tell us about this song. Like, tell us the backstory. Let's go. I want to hear. I'm excited.
All right, and then I'll finish it. So go ahead, man.
So first off, we'll start by the whole name thing. This is actually where ZJ got created too. I used to go under Aqua Codeine, as the song says, and I was still going under that name at that time. But we created a whole thing that night where me and him just decided, like, for sure that we were going to start taking this serious. Like, we started singing and rapping together, and I was like, dude, I with my lyrics and the way you do shit, and
Something just clicked.
it was just fucking clicking. We were like, dude, there's no way we can't like jump for this. Like, we have to. And so that night, it was a UFC fight. I had a party, a bunch of people coming over, and we ended up getting really high. Doing a bunch of YOLA, hanging out, and so we were up all night.
We had all kinds of shit.
He actually fell asleep for a little bit. He was drinking a lot,
which is it's kind of my thing. Like,
so I came over, I woke him up. I was like, "Hey, I got something that'll wake you up." And he's like, "Oh, no." And I was like, "No, we're gonna wake you up." And I was like, "I wrote this song. It's called Out of My Mind, and I want you to sing it." I wrote the whole song already, but I wanted him to give his little like perspective and. Like,
he wanted me to finesse the hook.
Yeah. I wanted to. There was something there
me to give the finesse that was necessary. And this is what I'm going to take over. And me and him argued about it. Like, we argued about it a lot. He was very adamant about keeping the lyrics the same, and I was accepting of that. But I was like, dude, like, if you want me to sing it, you gotta let me do it my way. And then it wasn't until we actually got into the studio the day of recording the song. I finally was just like, yo, just let me try something real quick. And I stepped into the booth, and I delivered what I delivered. And then next thing you know,
it was a wrap.
It was a wrap, yeah.
Like, it was created in that night.
Yeah, well, I had wrote this song recently because like I was just going kind of crazy, but he was too. So it was like something that he actually felt. And he was like, even though I had wrote it, he felt all the words and felt the path. It wasn't something he was just.
Yeah, you have to for it. You have to feel that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
that's
we were both just like, to be honest, I was like sent home from work that night because I showed up too drunk or something, which was a bad habit back in that day. And and they were just like, you know what, we appreciate you showing up, but take your ass home. And right as I got home, I saw this guy. just in his own place, out of his own mind as well. And then as a collective, we just decided to he showed me the song, and then yeah, man, it was something that needed to happen. You know what I mean?
Music that's made like that from your passion and your emotions, and from like a hard place that you're coming from, or some kind of a place where you feel the music. That's the most important, because that's how we feel it, and we feel that song. I feel that song.
And now we're at 1,000 views, which is amazing. You know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal, but
no, that's actually a big deal. After you get past like 500, that's pretty cool. But
yeah, and well, the cool thing about it is his first song. He wasn't even in Keep It Lit at that time. He was just trying to make music. It was his first fucking song, and it was at that. I was like, dude, that's how I knew something was right between us. Our first song made 1,000 hits.
When was this song made?
Oh, this was I think this was
over a year ago.
Yeah, no, this was right before. This was right before the pandemic hit. That's
okay. So like 2019.
Well, that's when we wrote it and started.
We wrote it, and then we started performing it. We performed it once, and then the pandemic happened, and then we had to.
Is that why you didn't perform for so long?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Because of the pandemic.
And on the side of that, it took us forever to record because we couldn't go to the producer's house because of the pandemic, COVID. And so it took us a long time to get just one song done because of the pandemic. But once we got that song done, we decided real quick, like, hey, we should write a whole other fucking CD.
Shit going. We went we started from that song, and then it became another song, and then another song. And then one day we're just like, hey, if we're gonna keep making songs like this, why not we just put out a whole album?
Now we got notebooks full of shit.
That's dope. That's dope. So how many songs do you think you have together, or?
Right now we have at least 11 songs ready to go. We just need to We're getting shit recorded right now, perfecting everything. We actually got an EP coming out. It's me and Wacko's EP, but he's featured on the EP every day.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
When is that going to drop? Do you know?
It's going to drop here in a couple months. We're hoping for late August, but it depends right now on
before the summer ends. That's for damn sure.
Okay.
How many appointments we can make in the studio, because we're very busy and our producer's very busy. So it's a matter of getting in as much as possible right now. Every day he's free, we're in there.
Are you talking about Joe Smoke?
Yes.
Don Smoke?
Yes, Don Smoke.
Yeah.
Shout
out. Right. Shout out to this.
Keep it lit,
Keep it lit. Like, he is badass. He's good at making beats. He's good at producing. He's actually out there for anybody who needs any production work.
Yep.
He offers that work. So hit up Don Smoke. Pretty dope. Keep it lit.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, Don Smoke's the only person we trust with our music, and there's a reason Keep It Lit has so many artists that trust.
You know what?
That good.
My music has been mastered during the pandemic. He mastered my music, and I was giving him a shot. And I had an album made, and he did an incredible job. Like, I didn't have to do shit.
Fuck yeah!
I got all my shit prepared, gave it to him, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
I also get my beats from him. He is like sick. He's sick, and he's a good DJ. Like, he does everything. You guys, let's just talk about Don Smoke. Fuck yeah! Thank you to Don Smoke. Like, and I appreciate the fact that he let you perform with them, because how would we know? You know what I'm saying? How would we know? That was the dopest show. All of you guys killed it.
Hey, I'll tell you what, it took a while to gain, you know what I mean? Don Smoke doesn't just trust people right off. That's another reason it took us so long to get this thing. Me and Sonny just kept coming in and proving to him over and over that he was about this. And
that's what you need to do in order to actually make it. You have to keep going and not just be like, oh, here's a song. And then
forget about the accolades and all that shit. Like, I do this because I want to give something. Like, if I can sing like this, like, why am I not sharing it with the people? I want them to feel good, like.
And that's what music's about, good vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it is.
And I want to venture to all kinds of different genres. Maybe sometime in the near future I can do like a reggae album.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Every kind of vibe. I mean, even like horrorcore is fun because you can ride that vibe if you need to channel that shit. Like, there's so many different ways you could go, but yeah.
I want to have a band, a live band behind me
Talk louder.
when I perform. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to have a live band. That's my next goal. To get a live band behind me to perform while I sing.
Yeah.
Do some rock and roll shit.
Huh?
What the
Fuck
fuck?
yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, you know what? I want to hear? I want to hear you do a karaoke song. Let's do it. Are you guys ready? Do you want to do it? Let's do it. I'm going to pick a song out here. Let me look here. Got to get back into it. Music. All right. So I'm going to give you a choice. Save the population, come together, or tell it like it is.
Ooh, let's do tell it like it is. Let's start it off. Let's start it off gently.
All right. I'm going to turn the volume down a little so your voice can really work with this. Now, oops. Wrong song. Okay. There might be a slight lag when we do this. I've never done this live. I don't think it's easy to do.
It's the first time I've never done this before either.
How well do you know this song? Like, do you think you can do this?
I know whoever Neville is. I know this song.
Do you know this song? Okay, so if you're able to like carry on with.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
If you want something to play with, go and find yourself a toy. Baby, my time is too expensive, and I am not a little boy. If you are serious, don't play with my heart, that makes me serious. You might as well get what you want. So go on and live, baby, go on and live. Tell it like it is. I am not a little boy. 'Cause I tell it like it is. I am not a little boy. Life is too short to have sorrow. You may be here today and gone tomorrow. You might as well get what you want. Go on and live, baby, go on and live, and tell it like it is. I'm nothing to play with. Go and find yourself a toy. I'll tell it like it is. I'm nothing to play with. Go and find yourself a toy. Tell it like it is.
Ow! Ow! That was good. That was good. You killed it, like I think. What do you think, Z?
Oh, you are amazing.
Okay, so you got to sit back a little bit though, because I feel like you were just a little too far into the mic, just a little bit. But otherwise, that was amazing.
How was that?
That's perfect. What do you think?
Yeah, I like this thing. Yeah.
Elbow his ass. What does he think?
Huh?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I was just telling people to tune in. I was just telling.
Oh, okay.
He's doing his job. That's all I'm
How
doing.
do you do? How do you do? I know he's your brother. You probably hear him sing this song all the time, right?
Oh man, I hear him sing all the time, man. He actually soothes my soul a lot. Sometimes I'll be having a bad day and he'll come up. Like today, he pulled up on his scooter and I was like, let's just go for a ride on the scooter. And he's just singing and I'm like, that's the vibes I need. That's what I need right now. Just sing, bro.
Yeah.
I was singing. He's watching wrestling, trying to be a tough guy, listening to rap metal, turntables in her eyes. I can grow a mustache. Ski passing. Oh, he got the moped.
Oh, keep going. Keep going. I'm loving it.
Hey,
Oh,
he
he
was
got
talking
the
about how I had a
moped.
moped. Oh, he's got a moped.
Oh, he's got a
Oh, he got
moped.
a moped.
Oh, he's got a moped.
I'm surprised I didn't crash off of my scooter trying to sing like making fun of his ass because that you know how karma can be sometimes.
Yeah, I do. Like, you were a little laggy there. So you got a moped?
He does, yeah.
Oh, he's got a moped. Okay, now it's gonna be stuck right
It was fun.
He has no hair. I'm just
I love it. But so, what is your favorite song of all time? The number one song, not one of these your karaoke tonight.
Oh,
Side side
hey,
side.
I would have to say Garden Grove by Sublime. That's a song that my dad showed me one day when we were cruising down the streets of Los Angeles, back when I was living in Los Angeles as a little boy. This is one of my very first memories. Garden Grove by Sublime was playing on the radio, and my dad turned it up. And as we were cruising, at the end of the song, they have that West Coast whistle with the organ solo at the end. And then the sketch, madness, like the madness, like, you know.
Yeah.
And that song every time I hear that song, I just think of pure just Los Angeles, just with that West Coast whistle at the end.
Uh-huh.
Like, woo, and it's just like, it just soothes my soul. I would have to say that's my favorite song. Not just that, but the lyrics as well. He said, it's that shit stuck under my shoe. It's that smell inside the van. It's my bed sheet covered in sand. Like, it had like a real, like, it reminded me of Cheech
How's that go? And it's like, and you fuck up. Oh, I'm trying to remember the next line. Come on, let's sing it.
He's like, getting dog shit on my hands, getting hassled by the man, waking up to an alarm, sticking needles in your arm, picking up trash on my freeway, feeling depressed every day. And when I'm making a sound, I hear my dog up at the pound, even eating to the pack, getting yelled at by my dad, saying I'm happy when I'm not, finding roaches in the pot. Oh, all these things I do,
This is how
I'm waiting for you. And then that's when no, and then
There's so many Sublime songs that are just like, oh,
Garden Grove is the
heart.
best of all.
In my fucking heart.
And here's a crazy story. My dad went to a garage party one time. There was this garage band performing, and he ended up selling the lead singer of the band some heroin. And then not only that, he helped him like wrap the shit up and help him, shoot up the whole thing,
Damn.
Guess who that front man was?
Who?
Bradley Noel.
Fucking
Sublime.
serious?
My dad saw Sublime perform in a garage before they became Sublime. It's fucking nuts. I remember when he told me that story, and then at his funeral, I asked people at his funeral, and he was like, "They told you about that?"
Oh shit.
I was just shocked.
That's crazy.
that.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not like something you would tell everybody. Right?
No, I mean, I wouldn't tell everybody. It's an amazing story. I mean, it's not like they're gonna try to arrest him for it. He's dead now.
Right. I'm sorry to hear he's dead.
That's okay.
But he's up in heaven with Sublime, I'm sure.
Yeah, like when he passed away, my brothers and I witnessed the sky just pour rain, like buckets and buckets of rain down on us for literally only for like 20 or 30 seconds. Just buckets of rain were just coming down, and we saw crows flying by, and then once the rain stopped, the clouds just opened up, and we saw a ray of sunshine down onto the earth. And then all of us we all just looked at each other and we're like, damn, the angel cried for our dad, and they let him in. That's
so dope that you saw that. Like, those miracles are amazing. And that was probably your dad, like, letting you know, hey, I'm okay. I'm getting
like he got in, that was like, he got in. We just embraced each other, like we never embraced each other before, and it did help.
Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back.
That's cool. So, Sondogg, where are you from then? West Coast?
I was originally born in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I was born there, and then I was raised there until I was about 8 years old, and then I moved here to Salt Lake City. And I love Salt Lake City. It's an amazing town. It's beautiful. It literally, like, in the right spots, it looks like a postcard. It literally looks like a postcard as you're driving down the highway.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's gorgeous. Especially if you look at it a little bit from above, looking down at everything.
Yeah, and have you ever been to Suicide Rock? It's like up by it's up by like 21st, and it's past 21st and Foothill. There's a big, huge rock with I think it's an H on it.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yeah, they call it Suicide Rock, and you go to the top of it, you can see this.
It's at Tanner Park.
Okay. Oh, okay. I've seen that.
The entire sky of the city, and it's beautiful.
It's dope. It's
Look
dope.
at some Fago.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
You know what? I tried to Fago.
I got a shit ton of Fago, you guys.
You know what? I tried to Fago for the first time yesterday, and they're not bad.
Not bad at all.
I got like Fago up the app, like too much.
Up the wazoo.
But okay, anyways, we're gonna have some Fagos together.
Fago off the.
And I'd love to hear you sing again. Because I know you love to sing.
Fago for Fago.
Fago up the a-hole. And you know I'm going to sing
I
it.
want to see that. Holy shit, my Fago's bubbling over. Give it a minute. Anyways, yeah. Do you want to sing the Chili Pepper song? I'm curious to see how well you can do it.
Yeah, I just started talking about Los Angeles. Now I have to sing Red Hot Chili.
Exactly. And this song, it is complicated, so I really want to hear you kill it. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
You know it.
I ain't scared.
All right.
If I can do it on stage, I can do it on the internet.
I know you're not scared. I just want to make sure you're ready. All right, let's go. That's not a karaoke song.
Oh.
Do you hear him singing?
I thought I did, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Can
sorry.
we do a different one?
Let me just why don't you tell us why you like the song, and I'm gonna find the actual one in my library. Hold on.
I just love the lyrics. You know, the hook. He's like, I put my cards up on the table. I do speak as I am able. You know, like I just love how it sounds. You know,
I'm sorry, but you sing it better than he does right there. That was pretty good. If I can't find the acoustic to it, why don't you just sing it? Shit. Come on.
All right, fuck it.
Let's see. Try this one. Well, sorry.
How about we play what was the Beatles? How about we do
Come
that?
Together? Let's do the Come Together.
What's up?
Let's do Come Together.
Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here come on, flat top, he come moving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no shoe shine, he got no chair football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. He said, I know you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now over me. He got protection, he got all his comfort, he got all no support, he won spinal cracker, he got me down below his knee. Over in his armchair, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. Oh! Come on. Hey, yeah. He roller coaster, he got early warning, he got muddy water, he won mojo filter, he got me down below his feet. Got to be good looking cause he's so hard to see. Come together right now over me. Oh, come together, come together. Together, yeah,
You just fucking hit that note. Do it again. Yeah. Okay. So, is it over? Just keep playing. It just went again. Okay, so do you like have a problem in the studio blowing panels off the walls?
Yeah. So you know what? Smoke does have to tell me to step back every now and then. Every now and then, Smoke does tell me like, yo, can you like step back? Can you like step back? Like, your vocals are good. He's like, just step back. I'm like, okay, cool.
So you like go in the studio, you come out, everyone goes in, and it's just wrecked by your. It's just like. Everything's all messed up.
yeah.
It's like a cartoon.
Yeah, you gotta be. He will rattle the booth.
Yeah,
That's dope.
especially when I'm into it. Like when I did the for Out of My Mind, like it kind of like shook. I could see like the little window between the booth and the computer, like seeing everybody. I could see it like rattle a little bit. I was like, oh,
That's dope, yeah. And that so what was the song that you performed about the flames? What song was that?
Oh, the Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
And
Holy
I run through the flames, yeah. I brush the ashes off me. Whoa. Things will never be the same now.
Yeah.
The Phoenix is upon thee. Yeah. Oh, I burn my wings to the 3rd degree.
Yeah.
But this is not the last that you heard of me. 'Cause as I rise up through the flames, yeah, I brush the ashes off me.
So I heard that song in my head for like a week after that show. I heard that hook. Like I was like,
That is so
above the
nice.
flame. Like you left an impression. And I'm like, I just want to hear that. Where is that song? I want to hear that. I want to bump that. You know what I mean?
So yeah, it's coming soon. It's actually funny part about that is we told ourselves, should we premiere this? Because we got a whole CD coming out that's called Buried Alive, and the Phoenix is the next CD that it's me and his first album, and the Phoenix is the fucking first song coming out. And we were like, should we just show up? And my manager, we actually got Norm. I hope you're on here. What up, Norm?
Norm, what's up, Norm?
But he said, bro, you guys would be dumb not to show people this, especially at King Ice.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave them hanging for a bit, but they're gonna have something to say. And he's like, dude, they're gonna want to hear this.
And then
and that's where it all came from. We almost didn't play it.
And the best part was my baby brother Nick got to perform with us.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Nice.
I was so proud of him. And
Was it one of his first performances, or is he?
that was his very first performance ever.
Are you serious?
Oh,
King Ice.
I saw him.
A big crowd like that, and the fact that me
Yeah.
being his big brother, I got to see him. Like he got to do it with me. His very first show, he got to do it with his big brother, and it was like less. He didn't have to be as nervous because he knew he was there with his big brother.
Right.
And he even
Right.
told me that too. He was like, as soon as I started seeing you do your thing, he's like, I wasn't so nervous anymore. And then he did the same thing. He got on the ledge of the Liquid Joe stage, and he started rapping on the ledge, just like confident level. I was so proud of him.
He was good. Like he was good. I remember it. Like sometimes you don't remember a lot of openers before ISO,
Right.
or Vampire. Like you remember. I remember everybody. The Three Wise Men. Is that?
Oh yeah, they were good too. Yeah.
Do you know who they are?
Yeah. I know a couple. Yeah.
You know, that's how Metallica started. Like when Metallica opened up for a big band, and people remembered them because it is like it's not every day you remember an opener. You're right.
Yeah, I mean, I remembered everybody in that show. It was sick. It was good.
That was honestly, that was the best show, I think.
A lot of people that came to that
did.
show said it's the best show they've seen in Salt Lake City.
I had the best spot too. I was like, I snuck up in there.
ISO, by the way, wow, that was amazing.
I was like right there. I could feel all their energy and shit.
They know the truth and King ISO were.
Hey, I met King ISO too, and let me tell you something.
They're amazing.
Let me tell
They
you,
were cool. Yeah.
that is no gimmick. That is King ISO. Like
What
he portrays in his music, that is who he is. He is a.
Well, I know somebody personally who's in recovery, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, could you sign this CD? And he made a personal message for her.
Wow, really?
It was sick, yeah.
That's
He's
cool.
cool as fuck. Like I was like,
And he's not ashamed to let that side.
He's personable with people. He cares about people. That's why he makes music, and that's something about you that I like. You know what I mean? You are personable. You have passion. You care. You want people to feel that good vibe.
Well, that's how it has to be. isn't it? Like, isn't that the
Yeah.
goal? You know?
Yeah, I love it.
It's the only way I know how to present myself in an honest fashion. You know what I'm saying?
So, do you know Crave? Do you guys know him?
Of course, yeah.
Oh man, we go way back.
Yeah,
I've
that's
actually known him for a long time.
He's interviewing Sunday.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interviewing.
You know, we're tuning in for that.
I'm glad you guys are like know each other. You're homies. That's cool.
Yeah, me and Crave used to make music back in the day. We still got some stuff we're trying to come out with together, man. That's my boy right there.
He's good. Like he sent me his songs, and I'm like, I have to keep bumping this. I had to. He's good. So I'm excited about Sunday.
We just shot scenes for a music video for his the other day. So yeah.
Serious?
Oh, and they just
Yeah, in my backyard, we had a barbecue.
Hell yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Hell yeah. So you guys are making music videos.
Shout out, bro.
Shout out,
New
Craig.
music coming out. Check out Young Craig, bro.
Yep. And he's going by Crave. CRXDE. So Young Crave is his name, yeah. But Crave is what he's going by.
Yeah,
He's like, I think he's changing up his brand just a little bit. So look for Crave. And yeah, dope. Like, I can't wait to hear your new songs coming out. You got 11 of them, and you're making videos.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Tell her about it.
It's just,
Yeah, tell me. I want to know.
it's quite the experience, you know. Like I've been trying to get to this point like for the last 15 years, you know, and it's just the now that we're starting to do shows. I go way back with this guy. We met like almost like 10 years, 12 years ago.
I mean, we're brothers, man.
Yeah.
We ain't homies.
Yeah, we're family. This is family right here. You know what I'm saying? And like me, him, Overdose, like we.
Zeke, shout out Zeke. If
Yeah,
you're watching.
shout out Overdose. You know who you are.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just.
Speaking of Overdose, can I just say something real quick? Is he playing at the Whitney Payton show?
Oh,
Yes.
you already know.
Yes.
And Grizzly.
Yep. Grizzly.
Yes.
We're gonna be well.
Yeah.
We're gonna be performing as well.
Are you guys? Oh, sweet!
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
Actually, meet up with Doran tomorrow, the promoter.
Hell yeah, Doran. Oh, speaking of that,
Doran.
can you guys take just a quick little? Can we do just a quick little intermission? I just want to put something up here. So Doran is Stein Entertainment, and we have a bunch. Since we're talking about the shows, I'm going to bring it up. We have a bunch of different shows coming up. Side Effects Tour, July 13th.
There you go. You got the name right.
Liquid Joe's. And then we have the Southern Idaho Hip Hop up north a little bit. It's on August 19th. Those two shows are going to be sick.
Now
We have more-
that's the next goal for me is to go and out of state and perform for people out of state. That's the next goal for me. So for the next WrestleMania 40, ZJ and Sondogg are going to be in Philadelphia for WrestleMania and performing in Philadelphia, trying to spread the whole keep it lit, my chat, all that shit.
Shit!
Show them.
That's so sick. At
Yeah.
WrestleMania?
Well,
Oh,
we're not
yeah.
performing there, but the night before we're performing
Oh.
in the city. We're going to go out to the city, and they've got this open mic night where they're allowing musicians because they have a bunch of musicians that are going to be in the city, and they're doing this huge like event where people can just go and show who they are for 15 minutes. And I'm signing us up, and we're going to go perform in Philadelphia.
But it's a part of WrestleMania weekend. So
yeah,
we'll
it's still part
we'll
of
get to perform in the city, and then after we're done performing, we're gonna go see WrestleMania. And hopefully, if Roman Reigns is the champion at the time, he'll lose his belt finally.
on, man.
And that's another thing that
I'm even wearing a shirt. Check me out, WrestleMania.
Yep, see right here.
Sweet.
I'm even supporting the brand right now. We love
Sick.
wrestling. That's kind of where we get a lot of our ideas for like our
In fact,
music videos.
for the EP we're dropping with Wacko, it's called Buried Alive, and it's based off the matches that they did back in the '90s with the Undertaker versus
Yeah.
Mankind.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I'm a
I
deep
hear that.
fan. I follow that shit. I've been following it since I was about like 10 or 11.
Yep, same.
Nice.
You know how it's
I
cool.
love WrestleMania.
You know how it's cool nowadays to be a fan of Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
All the hip hoppers, all the rappers, they're like we got Ric Flair in our video and shit. But me personally, I actually saw Ric Flair perform in the ring. Come
What?
out
Me too.
with the
Me
robe,
too.
styling, profiling, just
Yep.
going, woo!
You guys saw this together?
I saw him perform. I actually saw him wrestle live. So
Where?
I was a fan of Ric Flair.
When? Tell me about this.
This was back in 2000, this was like late 2005. It was the spring of 2005, and my dad got us ground floor seats right next to the aisle so we could like slap the hands of every wrestler that came through.
Nice.
I even shook Ric Flair's hand as he went to the ring, which was so cool.
That's sick.
Nah, man, it was so sick.
Was it all sweaty and nasty?
Nah, they're like kind of like pedicured, like
Like soft and dainty.
kind of like Gorgeous George type shit. Like he had his hands all pedicured. He just gave like a nice like handshake, and then he walked
Like
in.
that?
Woo! Like he was. Oh man, like,
He is who he says he is.
he is exactly.
Okay.
And by the way, they don't call him the dirtiest player in the game for no reason. He is, in fact, the dirtiest player in the game. In the wrestling match that I saw, the ref kind of got knocked out in the middle of it. And Ric Flair, I swear to God, he literally grabbed the dude by the balls and just ah! He grabbed it and he's like, woo! Woo! It's like strutting around the ring, balls, woo! Woo! And then when he was done, he let go, and then he hit him with the low blow. And I was like, oh!
Oh.
People hated fighting him because they knew they were going to get some smash balls.
He is, in fact, the dirtiest player in the game.
He really was.
That is not a gimmick. He is, in fact, the dirtiest
He really
motherfucker.
is, man.
That's crazy. That's cool as fuck.
I seen that live. It was nuts.
Was it like in Vegas or was it out?
This was right here in Salt Lake.
Oh, that's Salt Lake? Serious?
Back when the Maverick Center used to be called the E Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was that long ago.
What, they changed the name? See,
No, it was called the East Center.
Oh, that time it was
in West Valley.
After
Now
that.
it's called the Maverick Center now. But
when it was the E Center, that was weird. I'm like, what, e-cigarette center?
And that's another thing. How come smoking weed requires a charger now?
Oh, smoking weed requires a charger?
No,
Yeah.
he's saying everybody's got these pens.
Yeah,
and
with
shit.
the pens and the vape.
Okay, you want to know the coolest shit that they have now that is like the dopest? It's a ceramic vape where you just load your weed in it.
Ceramic.
It's a ceramic vape, or it's not necessarily a vape, but you put all of your weed in it and it vapes it. It's like, it is so cool. It is so cool. And if you have your license to smoke, that's the only legal way you can smoke it.
I mean, I can appreciate the convenience.
Besides vaping it, you can't actually smoke it in a bowl or in a joint.
I'm just waiting to see like high school kids be like, "Yo, you got a charger? What, for your phone or for your pen?" You know, like that must be how it is nowadays. Like,
Well, in a couple of years, or maybe 10 or so, it'll be like, "Oh, Timmy, you're in trouble. Give me
high school kids
give
don't
me
even have
your
lighters anymore. You know what I mean? High school kids don't even have lighters
That's not
anymore.
necessarily a bad thing. Some of us almost burnt buildings down. Where,
No,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for me,
no,
that
could be a good thing.
if it wasn't for weed, I probably would have. I was a terrible hellion.
What were you saying, Medusi? Sorry.
If it wasn't for weed, I probably would have done a lot of shit to the world.
Yeah.
You know,
Weed,
I
mean,
was a hellion.
It's your therapy. Is that fair to say?
Well, like, we would go out, we'd smoke, and we would just fuck around. But if we didn't have weed, we probably would have been blowing up shit, robbing banks, like, you know what I'm saying? We probably would have.
Yeah.
We didn't have weed one day, and my friend, he's like, "She's wearing a wire. Make her strip." I'm like, dude. I'm like, what? I'm like, we need some weed. Chill out, brother. You know?
I remember one time I drove my friend Steven to go sell a sack at the school after we had left. And he was taking forever. And so I decided to get out of my car and walk up to the door. And as I'm about to open the door, I see him run around the corner through the door, like just running towards me. And then he opens the door and he's like, run. I'm like, what? What was going on? Like, he's like, I was like, the principal saw you. Yeah, he's like, the principal saw me. And we ran to my car. I did the whole Starsky and Hutch thing. I slid over the hood. I was like, got in the car, dove in the window of the car. I was like,
That sounds like high school.
it's not even risky anymore. It's fucking crazy. Like,
I know. Back in the day, we would go up in the trees at school and smoke. We thought
you
we were
do that too?
we were being incognito. We're all up there like, man, nobody knows.
And then you get too big. You fall back and you fall on the branch.
And then you're trying to get down from the tree and you get really fucking stoned.
Ran for my stupid ass. I was smart enough to get into a car.
Yeah. I learned how to drive stoned. That's how I learned. I had an old Granada, and man, I would race people. I'd be like, and that thing had a motor. I was like, want to fucking race? Let's go.
Okay, I got a first driving experience for you. So when I was about 11 or 12, my dad started to teach me how to drive, right?
Uh-huh.
And so one night, me, my dad, and my brothers went to my cousin's house to watch a fight on the pay-per-view. And my dad got so drunk that he looked at me and he said, "Hey, mijo, you want a driving lesson?" And I was like, "Okay, sure, Dad." Because my naive ass, you know. I take the keys, I go, I get in the driver's seat, he gets in the passenger seat, my brothers get in the back seat, and as I put the key in the ignition and turn it on, I look at my dad to ask him what to do next, and this motherfucker just passed out in the passenger seat, just.
You're like, what do I do?
He's like, 2 hours out in, and I was like, Dad, what do I do? He kind of wakes up first thing. He's like, just drive.
I would slam on the brakes. I'd be like,
I kind of just took the automatic and I just put it to the D, and I was just like, kind of just rode up the hill, just kind of like idled all the way home. Even though we were only like 10 minutes away from my cousin's house, it felt like 30 to 45 minutes just because I was just idling the whole way. Just down the street in Magna, Utah.
oh, yeah, that's hell. That's hell.
Yeah, so I'm just idling all the way. Just idle, and then we finally get to my house. And I put the shit in park. I turn off the car. My brother's going, running the house, and I wake up my dad. I'm like, Dad, wake up. He's like, How the hell are we going? I drove us here. Who told you to drive us here? I was like, you did. He's like, oh, good job, me. Proud of you.
He's like, you missed it, Dad. You missed it.
Yeah, and then he just got out the car all nonchalant, just went into the house and fell asleep. You know, it's like
That's fucking crazy, man.
I was like 11
That's crazy.
at the time. It was crazy.
11?
Yeah, like 11 or 12. I wasn't even old enough, you know.
I remember when my friends were all drinking jungle juice and I stayed sober so I could drive her home, but I was on acid.
Oh shit!
I was the soberest though. So they had this giant truck and I had to put like boxes behind my back because I'm small, I'm short, and I'm all like, I did it. But after that, I have been a perfect driver. Seriously.
Okay.
They need to do that in driver's ed. They need to be like, okay, we're going to do a psychedelic class.
Okay, the one time I pissed off my dad the most was when I crashed my Pontiac Grand Prix when I was 19 years old. I crashed a Pontiac Grand Prix during the blizzarding snow. I was trying to drop some friends off, and I ended up crashing into someone's front yard.
Oh, shit.
So the tow truck had to come and everything. My dad paid for everything. And then as the tow truck came and pulled up in front of the house, my dad just, he just paid the guy off. And then when he entered the house, he literally just went and sat in his chair and just said nothing. Said,
So you're just sitting there like, okay.
I was like, I was like, I'm sorry. Now he's like, you know what? Don't talk to me right now. Just go to your room. He's like, just don't talk to me right now. And I was like, that is
So
funny.
what'd you destroy? Did you like get somebody's gnomes and their fence? And...
I almost crashed into their living room. I was
It was
like,
worse than no.
Wait, it must have been in West Valley. I see that all the time.
I was like this. I was like this. It was in West Valley too.
I see that every fucking day in West Valley. Like I'll be driving home and I'll see like a car stuck in a house. I'm not kidding. Every day.
I was literally this far, like from crashing into the living room. Luckily, no one woke up. I don't know how the fuck that happened. Nobody woke came out. It was during the blistering snow, so.
Yeah, well, that's kind of like a little leeway, but.
My dad gave me that look, like either you go to your room, or I'm gonna kill you right now. And I just went to my room. I was like, okay, good night.
Like, that's better than being killed.
Yeah.
So, tell me like something else about your projects. Like, you're gonna release a new album in August, hopefully. Like you're planning that.
Yeah.
So when you drop that, let me know. I'll share the hell out of it. Cannot wait. Are you planning on doing any kind of a tour at all in the future?
Yeah, that's actually one of our goals.
Yeah, like I said, we want to go and try to do the Philadelphia thing, but before that, we want to do like a West Coast thing. Go to Seattle, go to Portland, go to maybe even go to California.
Oh hell yeah, to your home, like you did.
Absolutely. I've never performed in California before.
And Washington's my home. My family lives out there.
Nice. What part of Washington?
So, like, we want to go back to our roots and then just show the people of our roots what we became. You know what I mean? And just blow the roof off.
That's sick. You guys, I can't wait. Like, I can't wait to see you guys do this. You're gonna do it. You guys are blowing up, anyways. Keep It Lit's blowing up.
Oh, you already know.
Yeah. Keep It Lit is fucking fire.
And you know, the beautiful thing, I've been a part of this label for like 7 years, and watching it go from what we were. We all did our first show together. I mean, Sonny wasn't there at the time, but I knew Sonny. But like me, Wacko, Joe, we all did our first show, and now I'm watching all these dudes. Like Wacko's like probably the hottest Juggalo rapper right now in the scene. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like that's a bit. And then Project Omerta is doing some huge shit.
Oh god, yeah. They're dropping something on the 30th.
Yeah. And that's the biggest thing that I love most about this label is that it's been a solid collective, and
we're actually family.
They're
like Fast and Furious, man. We eat at the same table,
and they're constantly on an escalation. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, what you guys have created is incredible. It's exciting. I can see you touring everywhere. I know that Keep It Lit has done like a couple different tours, right?
Yeah,
so,
they have,
yeah. So to see you on the tour, Sonny, that'd be amazing.
Hey, we can't wait to show you, Manuzzi. You know, we're gonna make you proud everywhere.
Time before
I'm already proud, you guys. I've seen you only for like maybe 4 or 5 years rise up, you know?
Thank you.
So, and for you, you're new in the scene. This is exciting. And you're grinding, you're working hard. You prove yourself to Don Smoke. Don Smoke is like, you know, he used to be Marijuana Mafia. He is kind of like the mafia leader of the production of music. He's like, okay, you're in, Sonny.
Yeah, that's actually how he kind of presented it to me too. He's like, yo, I want to have a meeting with you. I was like, okay, that's all. I just kind of like try to keep it cool, you know. But you know, I'm honored and privileged to be a part of this whole thing, and I just can't wait to make not only my dreams come true, but all of us as well, our dreams come true. You know, I'm a part of this family, and I want to provide. You know, I want to rise. I want to raise them up as we all, you know, get to the top. With me. These guys
we're like the new strange music, man. We're coming up from the bottom.
That is the shit, because it's not like crabs in a bucket. You're like lifting everybody up. You're all working together to get up.
And we got a bunch of musicians that do different things. We, you know, it's just not a bunch of rappers. We got singers. We got DJs. Like, it's a whole different, like, and you got different styles of music around the board. That's what I love about it. label. They're very open. They're not just trying to sign the same type of shit. Like, you know, I would love to have a rock band. I want to get a drummer that works with me and Sondogg, and he wants that too. Tell her about that.
Yeah, I even want to like try to perform drums while I rap. You know what I'm saying? Just give. I want to present a show. These people pay tickets for a reason, to see a show that they're never gonna forget. I don't care if it's 15 people to 1,500. I don't care if the tickets are $15 to $45, $50. I want to give everybody a show that they're never gonna forget every time they show up.
And I want to give them a show they're never going to forget. I'm actually, while you're speaking, I'm trying to pick up this Chili Peppers. Do you want to end the interview on singing the Chili Peppers song?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, and I think if it's a video, are you guys cool? It might block us, but we'll hear you sing. So
yeah, let me
let me just add this on. It's going to be cool. Hopefully, this is their video. It actually has the karaoke words on it.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just pull this up.
Let the people hear the majesty of my voice. The majesty.
Mhm.
The majesty.
The majesty.
Okay. And have you guys liked this interview so far?
Yeah.
Do you feel like?
Yeah.
I just been so nervous the whole time, to be honest with you. Like,
Oh, you have?
I really have.
You're killing it.
You see me smiling the whole time. It's like I never been. You know, this is real. Like, this is surreal. I'm just having a good time and just enjoying myself.
I try to like make sure that you feel comfortable just expressing yourself, being yourself. You know, that's what's important. So I'm just doing this video clip here.
And we're glad that you reached out to Sondogg, man. This is huge for him. And
Yeah.
brother, man, we support the fuck out of you, Medusa. We always will. You know.
Thank you. I had to.
You was part of our team almost. You interviewed all of us. Next, you got to do me soon. I
Okay.
definitely want to be on one of these interviews.
So I'll just kind of tell you guys a little bit about this. I wasn't going to interview. I was just like, I didn't think I was going to do it. After interviewing for 5 years and I left that relationship, I was like, nah. I was really in a funky place when I went to that show in like February because I had just made changes in my life. And Spencer's like, interview me. Are you ever gonna? And I'm like, he's like, interview me. And I'm like, okay, I'll put it together. And I started putting it together and I was like, oh my God, I was having so much fun. This is my passion. This is something I'm supposed to be doing. And everything has been coming together. Everybody that I've interviewed so far, keep it lit. You guys are amazing too. Like, seriously. I love you guys so much. And I want to help you guys be seen. And it's like everybody that I've interviewed so far, it's just, I don't want to be cheesy, but it's magic. It's like, I don't know. It's just meant to fucking be. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to interview you. And we'll get you scheduled. I do have some openings around the time your album's going to drop. So that would be cool. So we'll get that figured out.
And by that time, we're definitely going to have a few tracks released by that time.
Yep.
I know the people are craving ZJ and Sondogg to do another collab, and we're going to bring them what they want. We're definitely coming through with it. That's for damn sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess this video, while we're live, I can't add it on. So I tried. Oh, there we go. So is there anything else you want to tell everybody? Like, are you...
Shout out to Tim.
Hey, yo, Tim Schaefer. Shout out to you, homie. You got bars.
Big time, big time. He's like, whoop, whoop.
Love you, bro.
He's one of our buddies. And we just
And
love
he's
the
on
guy.
here right now. He sent a couple
He's
messages.
he's watching us right now. We saw him send a few.
Yeah, he said, he's like, whoop, whoop, let's get it, man.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
God damn it.
Come on. Well, I've enjoyed this interview so fucking much. I'm so glad you guys were able to come on. Thank you, Sondogg. Thank you, ZJ. Like, seriously.
It's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this. And I hope we can do this again soon.
And
Likewise. It'll be a part of my interview.
thank you for singing. And what about your interview?
I was just gonna say, when you interview me, when we get to that, I'm gonna do the same thing we're doing now.
And I'll tell you
We're gonna do
what.
both
Next
of us.
time I'll come with 3 whole different songs and sing all over again.
And we'll have them singing again, you know. And I'll
Dude,
be
let's
back.
okay, I'm gonna have a little bit more equipment where it's gonna sound really good.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So let's do it. And if you guys are down, maybe we could just do the interview in the Keep It Lit studio because Don Smoke has offered that. I could be there in the studio, and if you guys want to actually do a killer ass performance in the interview, that's what I want. I want to see people fucking show us who they are like.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you want to do it? Seriously?
Hey, next time I might sing some Led Zeppelin. You know, who knows?
Yeah, or we would love to hear your music.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would want to hear more, you know. Rise above the flames, yeah.
Yeah, I brush the ashes off me. Whoa, singing out with the lanes, yeah.
Have a lighter shit.
Upon me,
Here we go.
Oh, I burn my wings to the 3rd degree, but this is not the last that you heard of me. 'Cause as we rise up through the flames, yeah. We brush the ashes off, we are me.
Woo! All right. So thank you. We absolutely love you all. Thank you, Sondogg.
God bless you, Meduzi. You keep doing what you do as well. You are a master at your craft, and you keep getting better at it.
I definitely need improvement, but I love it. So we'll see you guys at the next show.
We're saying July 13th. Catch Overdose, catch Blacko, catch ZJ, catch all the Keep It Lit crew.
And then you've got Grizzly. He's really good. You've got who else? Is anybody else going to be on besides Keep It Lit?
Who else? We got Grizzly. We got just come to the show. You're gonna see everybody.
And Whitney Payton, motherfuckers. Whitney Payton.
Yes.
I've never seen her live.
That one is obvious.
I've never seen her live. I can't wait.
I've never seen her live either, so I can't wait to see you.
She's better live than she is on her songs, even.
Oh, really?
You know, that's why I go to shows. Sometimes I go to their show first before I listen to their album because I feel it so much when I see it live.
Meduzi, I got a little homework for you. Look up one of her live performances and tell me what your mind.
I will.
Just look it up on YouTube, and you'll be like, wow.
And after that, catch Meduzi, Zoetic Productions. They are the top of the entire lake. So come through and check it out. Come through and check it out.
801. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Until we're done, baby.
All right, we are out, and don't go yet.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, bye, guys. I'm ending it. Much love. Whoop, whoop.